Who's most likely to book a spontaneous trip? Who's most likely to get lost in a foreign city? Who's most likely to overpack for a weekend trip? Who's most likely to find the best hidden gems? Who's most likely to make friends everywhere they go? Who's most likely to ghost you? Who's most likely to fall in love fast? Who's most likely to stay friends with an ex? Who's most likely to be the jealous type? Who's most likely to give the best relationship advice? Who's most likely to go viral? Who's most likely to post everything they do? Who's most likely to stalk their ex's page? Who's most likely to disappear from social media for months? Who's most likely to post cryptic song lyrics when upset? Who's most likely to blow their entire paycheck on shopping? Who's most likely to be a cheapskate? Who's most likely to be a millionaire? Who's most likely to lend money and never get it back? Who's most likely to always have a side hustle? Who's most likely to be the best dressed in the room? Who's most likely to only wear black? Who's most likely to have the boldest fashion choices? Who's most likely to never repeat an outfit? Who's most likely to wear pajamas to the store? Who's most likely to hit the gym every day? Who's most likely to try every diet trend? Who's most likely to run a marathon? Who's most likely to avoid exercise at all costs? Who's most likely to be obsessed with wellness and self-care? Who's most likely to always have good luck? Who's most likely to believe in signs from the universe? Who's most likely to avoid walking under ladders? Who's most likely to always win at games? Who's most likely to carry a lucky charm? Who's most likely to binge watch an entire series in one day? Who's most likely to cry during movies? Who's most likely to love horror movies? Who's most likely to quote movies all the time? Who's most likely to spoil the ending for everyone? Who's most likely to be the life of the party? Who's most likely to Irish exit, leave without saying goodbye? Who's most likely to embarrass themselves while drunk? Who's most likely to be the DJ all night? Who's most likely to end up babysitting their drunk friends? Who's most likely to lose their mind over slow walkers? Who's most likely to correct your grammar? Who's most likely to hate loud chewing? Who's most likely to get road rage? Who's most likely to unfriend you for being late?